Smart. Because I was like,
I was dying on my files.
Hello, and welcome to tonight's production of the Found Project featuring Section 71. Please feel free to take your photos as you wish. However, please no flash photography and turn your phone every sound and all devices to phone. And now, please welcome to the stage the Director of the Musical Theater Program, Lisa Hildebrand.
To the Found Project. Thank you so much for coming. 5 years ago, Chris McGovern and I were visiting our favorite watering hole in Chelsea, and he pitched me this idea for a final showcase, one that exhibits the unique talents of each individual performer. It came to be known as the Found Project. Now, in its fourth iteration, the Found Project 2023. Hi everyone! Welcome to the Found! I'm Ashley. Madison, North Carolina. Hello, I'm Mary Catherine Webb from Des Moines, Iowa. Hello guys, I'm Jenny Narvaez. I'm from Manila, Philippines.
Hello, my name is Gabriel Dawson, and I'm from Seattle, Washington.
Everybody, my name is Mackenzie Good, and I'm from Richmond, Virginia.
Everyone, my name is Mitchell Dougie, and I'm from Dayton, Ohio.
One moment, the moment before it all becomes clear. In that one moment, you start to believe there's nothing to fear. It's but 1 second. And just when you're on the verge of success, the sky starts to change, and the wind starts to blow. And oh, you suddenly a stranger. There's no explaining where you stand, and you didn't know that you sometimes have to go round an unexpected bend, where the road will end the new world.
Oh, and I'm Isaiah Young. I'm from Merced, California.
I'm Savannah Majors, and I'm from Boise, Idaho. I'm from Connecticut. Hey, y'all, my name is Haley Mizell, and I'm from Dinwiddie, Virginia.
Howdy, everybody. I'm Aiden Rock. I'm from Georgetown, Texas.
Hello, everyone. My name is McKinley, and I'm from Nashville, Tennessee.
Not one moment. The moment you know where you stand in that one moment. The things that you sure have slipped from your hand in that 1 second. To try to be clear, to try to stand tall, but nothing's the same. And the wind starts to blow, and you're suddenly a stranger in some completely different land. And you knew, but you didn't have a clue. I'm sorry, something fast. Through the trust to a new world. You find a lover you're sure you believe in. You better pull in the back. You roll it in. And then your quick hits in the face. And you realize you didn't know anything. Nobody told you the best way to steer, and the wind starts to blow. And oh, you're suddenly a stranger. Your life is different than you did. And you have to stay, so you somehow find a way to be sure of what will be. And you might be free. A new world shattering the silence. A new world I'm afraid to see. A new world out of every moment. Come to me, come to me. A new world calls across the ocean. A new world calls across the sky.
Well, looks like I'm first. Hi, my name is Mitchell Goki, and I am from Dayton, Ohio, where things were slow. I remember my grandma used to drive through my city every weekend to drive to our small little town and say, the original Broadway cast album to the Phantom of the Opera. Hold for applause. Hold for applause. From the ripe age of 4 years old, I was hooked. My love for theater was there, but everything was almost slow and stagnant in Ohio. Yes, Ohio isn't known for theater. I remember the first time I saw my first show, the Phantom of the Opera. By this point, I knew that cast album like the back of my hand, obsessed with Andrew Weber's Music of the Night. I remember sitting in the very front row, of the top balcony, my mom holding me so tight, she was scared of the heights. And the house fell silent and the lights went dark. And then boom! Sparks shot out of the iconic chandelier as it began to rise. I knew that this is what I wanted to do. Flash forward, and I'm auditioning for my first show, Into the Woods Junior. For those of you who don't know, it was that. And I got my first role. The 3-foot-tall 9-year-old wolf opposite 5'10", 13-year-old Little Red Riding. Through this, I was introduced to my new obsession. Sorry, Sir Andrew. Hello, Sondheim! His meticulous music and witty lyrics trapped my brain with a love I couldn't even fathom. I continued doing theater throughout high school. Again, this time. My love for theater and music grew and grew. Sir Andrew Lloyd Webber, Steve Sondheim, Jason Robert Brown, Janine Testori, Dave Malloy, Pete Townsend, David Bowie, Bob Dylan, and of course the Beatles. My favorite music. So after countless auditions and unified health, after my high school party, I got into school in the New York City. This Ohio boy was like, did I just hear an alarm started ringing? Did I see signs go flying past? Oh, I don't know. I've got a singular impression. I'm bound as a figure. I'm riding hot as a rocket blast. I just expected it 10 years later. I got singular impression. So I'm moving too fast. Say, oh, no, step on the brakes, whatever it takes to stop the train. So, the lights turn red. I say, no, whatever I do, I barrel on through. I don't matter what I try, I'm trying for it. I'm never worried, so long, no. I won't do anything, just have someone higher. I gotta see you in too fast. The woman I love, and I found an angel who analyze everything. Some people stall when they can't see the thrill. Some people freeze out of fear that they'll fail. But I keep going on. Some people can't find success with their heart. Some people never feel love in their heart. Some people can't tell the truth. But I keep going on. So I packed and jump shot to New York City. Where I kissed my mom goodbye and got an apartment, great roommates, so I started my last year studying the thing I love most. And I even got a job on Broadway! You know, the classes at school, the master classes on school. Things just can't seem to slow down. Nothing like being Ohio. I think of riding like the high and mighty. Now I'm the subject of a bidding war. I met my personal Aphrodite. I'm doing things I never dreamed of before. We touched together, found it on that. The Atlantic must be turned to my first chapter. 2,000 bucks without writing one word. I left Columbia and I don't regret it. I'm out of luck and Oprah Winfrey ready. My husband's going, my ego's spinning. I just keep running around. Yeah, nothing forgot all this. I said I'm out of control. I'm feeling panic and rushed and hurried. I'm feeling up a new version of alkaline. But I'm so happy I can't get worried about this thing you learned. My name is Mitchell Gilkey. I'm from Dayton, Ohio, and I'm never going back. I've got a singular impression. I'm moving too fast.
Hi, I'm so excited to be here. My name is Mackenzie, M-C-A-L-E-Y. Oh, sorry, that's not my name. Do you work happily back there? Hey! Thank you, Ruth. The capital A is the most important part, not just phonetically, but also I've never met anybody else with the name. On any touristy gas station keychains. I've always loved having a name that felt like my own. I grew up in Nashville, Tennessee, more commonly known as
Music City!
Yeah, that's what I was Growing up, I was always surrounded by music. My mom, Shannon, is a singer, brilliant vocal choral director who likes to credit himself with spiritually gifting me my voice in the room. I'm sure my mom would care to disagree. If you've never been to Nashville, it can be kind of hard to explain just how much music there is everywhere and also all of the time. Even the airport has a not subtle theme. And I'm gay, we love a good theme. When I was 6 years old, I sang out with my mom for the first time. I came up with little harmonies to her songs and I got my start. Can I just say, how rock and roll do you have to be to give birth to your own backup singer? I love you. You deserve the world. You also deserve a little hand in hand. Give it up for Shannon Gay! Music is a part of my life. When I was 9, it changed my life. This band of jazz funk gods. I will never forget standing on that stage and it hitting me as I sang that the music was speaking, the sounds, and it was like all of the colors and shapes and textures that I always felt in music suddenly had a meaning. No one spoke a word, but we had a conversation, and I never felt so understood before. So, when I wasn't singing with my mom, singing with James, or singing with Reggie, I was a total theater kid, but I just didn't know what it was yet. So one of my favorite things to do was to play what we would call episodes of Barbie. Oh yeah, it was like Soap Dish meets Real Housewives of Miami, all with the Barbie dolls. Very inappropriate, very funny. But one day I got in so much trouble with my mom that she took every single toy out of my room. I totally deserved it, but she took every single toy out of my room. And she would apparently come back and find me sitting on the floor, making my hands talk to one another. Oh, hi, how are you doing today? Oh, no, yes, you're doing a good job up there. Oh, thank you, that's so nice. You all do it too. Anyways, this energy had to go somewhere. Something so genius. My mom took 10-year-old me to speak the second at the Tennessee Performing Arts Center. Yeah, as I imagine most of you are familiar with Wicked, you know that there was no hope for little McKaylee after that. I was hooked. Music geek turned theater nerd at the drop of a witch hat. I auditioned at my local community theater not long after and literally didn't stop doing shows until COVID forced my hand. You know, it's really cliche to admit, bear with me, but I felt like an outsider for a lot of my life. I've been called weird a lot, which I take as a compliment now, but people close to me did not always treat me with very much kindness. And that can be such a hard thing to deal with when you're young, and it's a harder thing to deal with when you're an adult. But theater gave me a home. It gave me an outlet to use music to speak to people, something I can't help feels in my blood. And best of all, it gave me a community of fellow freakazoids! People who taught me not to be ashamed of myself. I'm still learning a lot about who I am. I want to be here, doing this hand in hand with the people I love. I taste the sunshine, I wish for the moon. I hear sparks, I smell. All of my senses make something nights of lonely and great. You're gonna follow everywhere. Tell me it's crazy and tell me we're still living. My shorts. You should always be close or below me. I'm standing still in the world. take you where that wedding band. Say it's like or you should always be so stay you where I'm so glad I'm during all of that. What can they say? My band has always been my family. Dancing is where it all started.
For the way that dancing did. My name, I am from Short Pump, Virginia. I'm the youngest of 3 children, and I'm the only girl. Yikes. Something silly about my family is that they are actually obsessed with baseball. I'm talking crazy. My mom, and yes, both of my brothers too. Oddly enough, though, they never forced me into playing it, which I'm not sure if I should or if I should get a Anywho, that's basically how my childhood went. My dad would take my brothers to their baseball tournaments, my mom would take me to my dance competitions, and all we go back and forth to each other's events. We had a very good system going. Until one day, my brother Barrett decided to ruin everything. Middle child syndrome, I guess. He wanted to audition for his middle school production, Charlie and the Chocolate. And unfortunately, he got. And it that's what I want to do. So, thank you to Barrett. Thank you, brother. I signed up for a chorus class and it went really well. I had always liked to sing, but I'd never taken it seriously. And it's the night of our first Christmas. I had never been more nervous for anything in my life. Soloist go before me, and I thought, I'm never going to be able to do that. I was a dancer, I wasn't a singer. Why was I even there? All of these things just started building up in my head, and clear to gives her skin such a tone. I take it any day. Praise God for everyone I meet. On my way. My face is made 80 years worth of tears. My scar Answers and Jesus, don't wait. Carolina born. I am on my way. All of a sudden, I hear my entrance. Here's Frosty, and I freeze. I wasn't even. Don't let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. Because if they can do it, why can't you? I'm pretty sure Babe Ruth said that first part. My mom just kind of improvised the rest. And I got out there and I said, "Jingle bell rock," and I now I'm there. It's what I love to do. And I knew the minute I graduated high school, New York City. So if I ever find myself comparing my own abilities to someone else's, I can thank my crazy baseball player. I can do it too. It's not gonna look like theirs or sound like theirs. So thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Brady. Thank you, Garrett. Thank you, Shelly, for everything you guys have done for me. Without y'all, I wouldn't be sitting here today. Sunrise waits me. Night is long. Find a way to left my troubles all behind me. Jordan Rivers, where you'll find me. It's wide but not too wide to roll. I'm here with me. Promise that I can't Promises that can't go wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Diego, Ashley Alito!
It's just a fluke, guys. Plot twist. It was not a fluke. It continued. You see, I think a lot of 12-year-olds feel different from everyone else. Throwing up 30 to 50 times a day set me apart. It's just amazing how many people can relate to. So anyways, after 2 years of testing, the doctors just said I'd have to live with this forever when they gave up on finding a cure for this mystery illness, I felt even more different. I was like a little flute in a school band. And everyone around me was either like my teachers, my peers, doctors. They were like the overpowering brass section. But anyways, we flash forward 5 years. And although I'm still dealing with my little situation, I wasn't going to let that stop me from pursuing my dreams. That is until one day I woke up and I couldn't talk anymore or sing. And although that made my little brother Ryan very, very happy, that's when I knew I needed to find a cure for this mystery illness. So here's the part where I tell you about an autoimmune disease called leaky gut. So if everyone's gut looks like this, mine started to tear tiny micro holes in it, allowing food to pass through it into my bloodstream. Don't worry, guys. My immunoglobulins began to be as my protector fights tirelessly against the enemy, he starts coding things to make it easier on himself. And I developed 60 food allergies. And then he starts recognizing everything as an enemy and he tries to attack my organs. Stop it! You're gonna kill me! Leave! But with the prospect of a cure on the horizon, we set out on a rigorous 10-month treatment. But unfortunately, after everything we were doing, it wasn't enough to reverse the damage in my throat. One day, my doctor said I may never sing again. There it goes again. The moment's gone, and I'm too sick to speak. Another wasted opportunity. Always looking for something to do. But nothing's gonna happen. Not for me. Buddy, I'm always buddy. I'm a girl for your information, forever in this situation, baby. I'm hoping you'll notice how I'm feeling, but every time I get near, I fade away. I guess I hear that never getting hurt. Smiles and walks away like I never said a word. Oh, can anybody hear me? Am I just below the air while the whole world barks past? Still in love with love, line up gets me nowhere. I just get lost in the glass. Pain. My mom encouraged me to trust that God was creating a new path for me, and all I had to do was be the best work I could be. That's an inside joke. You'll get it later. So with her support, her love, I started a podcast. And within a few months, my podcast, Trust Your Gut, took off so much that a producer in LA saw it and invited me on her talk show. So I went and I said, not to blow my own little flute, but it was pretty good. Flutes don't sparkle like tons. There's no visual attraction, no stimulus reaction, pretty music. That special and up the right way, at least that's what my parents say, whatever. We're never in the band, their hair is turning gray, so they don't understand. Oh, can anybody hear me? I just know I know. I just want them on the grass, with my melody, I never hear me. Lost in the grass, I get so lost in the grass. And towards the end of my career, I started to relearn how to sing and dance, slowly regaining and rebuilding everything that was lost, and adding new things to my resume like parkour and aerial circus arts. You always take your health for granted, so you don't have it anymore. That time's back. I'm ready to be heard. Listen, I'm not background voice. Listen, I make music. See me, I'm not one voice. I shine, I shine, I shine. I don't think my hair up. No awesome, tastic pink barrettes. There'll never be a majorette. I'm saying that I still get nervous. I suck at popularity. People just don't notice me. Someday, I just gotta end. You'll find me my place where this woodwind doesn't end. Oh, there's a whole world to be pursuing. do it. Oh, I'll be so buffalo, cut it loud and clear, right through the tuba blast, soaring high above that clumsy bass staccato. I won't be lost in the grass. Finally, you see, there's so much more to be lost. I will be lost in the grass, lost in the grass. Hi, I am Janina, and I'm a Filipina, and that was me singing my go-to karaoke song because in my home country, those karaoke's are everywhere. And I think childhood is where I don't remember a lot of it, but one thing I know is how I really love this. Now, Philippines is a beautiful archipelago in Southeast Asia, but we didn't really have easy access to American musicals before, so I never did a single one growing up. But we did have a lot of access to Disney movies. And again, we Filipinos love singing in karaoke. So when I was probably 7 or 8, I remember singing the song Reflection in the movie in a karaoke in a public beach during summer. And people applauded me for singing it beautifully, also from getting a 99% score from the karaoke machine. The machine might be lying, but still I heard applause. I have to mention that my first crush was Zach.
Same.
Then I watched him in Hairspray the movie version, and I love him. Now, Philippines has a few places that you can just count with your fingers. And I grew up not having much, so I never went to any workshop classes and only really learned about musicals from watching movies at home. I also was a very, very shy girl. The Philippines is known for hundreds, I mean hundreds, of singing competitions. These were popular ways to get into the local show business industry. I never once tried to put in, even though everyone around me did. So I just felt that my talent was for something else, not for competitions, but for performing and telling stories. It took me years to realize that I wanted to be a theater artist. And that was during my last year of junior high school. My teacher tasked us to perform a musical about history by ourselves. So, little resources and few researches with Pocahontas based on 2 Disney movies. But of course, we had to make the movies look pretty. So, in our production, we changed it to it was absolutely horrifying. It was brutal and so tragic. We're still used to Disney songs, though. And they didn't really go well together, but at least we didn't get the cease and desist from Disney. I'm sorry. Anyways, when we realized that I wanted in my life. That's when I started dreaming into going to New York City and be on stage on Broadway. Now you may be wondering how I got here. The little islands of the Philippines to the Big Apple. It has been a long journey, and I never actually thought I would settle here in the United States of America. I continue to dream. crowds will come. The crowds will cheer when they see my voice keep saying, "This is where I'm meant to be." I'll be there someday. I'll go the distance. I'll fight. If I can be strong, I know that in my worth. Go the distance. I'll be right where I belong. Halfway across the world, I took the risk of going here alone. Being here for the first time, I stopped with the New City and wrong. Diversity, arts, rent you have to pay. But a beautiful big bright city. I'm here. I'm in the city of dreams. And I know I have a long way to succeed, but first I'm going to be thankful. My mom was here in New York City. I'm going to go anywhere my passion takes me, but for now, here in New York City. The road may wander to where 1,000 years would be worth the wait. If I take a lifetime, somehow I see it through. The upcoming one, I go to my own peace and I need a voice of soul. It's enough. Let go and my journey is complete. Oh, yeah. But to look beyond the glorious this fight, my hero's strength is satisfied. God was you I'll go the distance, I'll see the world. I'll face the dark side of hell. I will listen to the waiting in your eyes. I will search the world, I will face it soon. I find my purpose, what I'm waiting for.
I didn't escape with that. Yeah. That's okay. Now, it's my big moment. My oldest brother is sitting stage right, and I crawl my way over. I look deep into his eyes, and I bite him in a baby werewolf rage. While frightening, it was also adorable. Fight his oldest brother. I got reactions from to my mother. I knew that I was the one making the audience react this way, and I fell in love with it. Thanks, bro. Of course. Powered by my newfound love, I kept doing shows at my oldest brother's high school. Even doing a production with my second oldest brother as well. To bite his arm one day. I soon replaced those productions with musical theater classes, and it was the bee's knees. People bursting at the end. I was then recommended by my musical theater teacher to both companies, where I discovered just how much I love to sing. I sang songs from Sarah to more contemporary musicals such as Young Frankenstein. And I won first place in the competition. Yeah. Now, with the too demanding of a schedule though and too far to travel, I stopped singing competitively after my first place. But shortly after that, yeah, Starbucks, seagulls, and recreational marijuana. Any more rural style though, instead of the city life, we took the ferry to cozy little Vashon, where I discovered that this is the reproduction of Tommy, and our director was a hippie bartender who worked at this hot shop down the road. Yeah. And she said that after the 2016 election, yeah, remember that? Lock him up, am I right, folks? And she said that she was herself through the show. And we gave her that opportunity on numerous audiences. That's fear. It's aliens. That's why I love to do this. And maybe I love it so much too because I come from a very artistic and supportive family. My third oldest brother is an amazing chef up in Massachusetts, and my little sister is a fabulous dancer. And my parents have been there with me every step of the way. From being at every performance, they're right there, I see them somewhere around here. And he's moving across the country to New York City with me, and everything in between. Mom and Dad, I love you both so much. I'm eternally grateful. I don't have one moment that made me want to perform. You know, my life has always had theater in it. My life has been an amazing collection of moments, both theatrical and not, that have led me to this moment, right here, right now, with the most beautiful and amazing people I know. And as my family likes to say, onwards and upwards, backwards and forwards, and off we go. I go overwhelmed as I approach you, make your lungs slow breath inside. Lovers break, caresses for me, love distracted. You feel me coming, a new vibration. From the bar you'll see me. I'm a sensation. I'm a sensation. Never find me. It's all I find. When you see my face, like this. Pleasant shudders, strike their senses. My more momentum grows their sense. You feel me coming. A new vibration. From afar you'll see me. I'm a sensation. I'm a sensation. Soon you'll see me. Can't you feel me? I'm coming. When your trouble dancing, you know the answer. I'm coming. I'm a sensation. All these lovers feel me coming. The best one comes tonight. You feel me coming. A new vibration. From afar you'll see me. I'm a sensation. I'm a sensation. I'm a sensation. I'm a sensation. Whoa.
Virginia.
Dinwiddie.
Yes, Dinwiddie. At the time, I was doing another. That night, my parents were taking me to a musical. Annie, get your gun. But I guess they got that mixed up because that was not what we saw. Instead, we saw about a piano, a Jewish man, and a Nazi. And it wasn't a musical, guys. The entire time, my parents were sitting on the edge of their seats, freaking out. I, however, was on the intermission came and desperate to get out of there. Asked me, "You want to go home, sweetie?" But the show isn't over yet. So we stayed. Oh, I couldn't raise my little head. I had even suggested to my teachers that I have solo, and they let me. Singing, I saw mommy kissing Santa all by myself. My parents were more so because they and that thought would be a passing fire in my little soul that led me down the road what I was meant to have. But as I got older, I began to have doubts. I had people in my life that didn't really believe me and in me and made me. I was scared that they were right, but I was even more scared to try and prove them wrong. So I became a part-time teacher at my old high school and was even put in charge of the after-school teacher program. Yay! I would be so honest with you guys, I was not that great of a teacher. And let's be honest, teenagers are mean. Their attention, they would purposely ignore me. Okay, guys. Though I was offered a full-time position as the middle school theater teacher. That was February of 20. I don't think I need to explain what happened. The offer was rescinded. It was during that time I started to realize just how miserable I was and how much I wanted the future that I once fought so hard for. But I was still really scared and everything shut down. I wasn't really sure anything could be done. I think what finally pushed me to move past my fear was my little brother. He just graduated high school and decided that he was going to pursue a career in music in Nashville, Tennessee. Wow. My little brother's always been so fearless. And I want to be fearless too. An opera girl with her guitar, to herself, Friday nights alone, with the records on her shelf. A waitress, orange and trailing coat. When you ask how, am and everything I'm not. Only secrets to the world I'm in. I can only be what I've been. Still I'm strange and off somewhere, saying meet me there. Singing fellow close and please tell me, see that you've got so much for me. It's over, for it's over. Can't go write another song. I'm too afraid to play. Retreat on the stage. These fields in my way. Can't go back to what I was before. Now that I know so much more. Still beautiful and strange on the one-way track. And welcome back. Oh, and follow us and reach for me. See that it's like so much more. For it's over. I never even knew I was waiting. So much coming off of me. I know that it sounds crazy, but I'm happy that it happened. Happy to be. I can still love beautiful and strange. Can you see it? It's so cold. There's so much to do. For it's
Listen, everybody wants to be heard. Long period of time, it was like it was everyone else's world and I was just living in it. Growing up queer and Mexican in the very small town of Merced, California, with lots of yellow grass, lots of smog, and 115-degree weather was very hard for me. I mean, who the hell could feel good in 115-degree weather? It feels like 115 in here right now. My dearest parents constantly telling me to really do and do enough in school. I've always felt like all eyes were on me, and not in the walking the Met Gala red carpet in a chic Billy Porter couture outfit, because I would choose that way any day. My parents have been divorced. It's shapes a lot. My mom tells me a story when I was a toddler. I found this old photo of her and my dad kissing, and I walked up to her and I was like, "Mom, you're kissing my dad." She was like, "I know Kobe used to be married." And I was like, "You used to be married to my dad?" Needless to say, I had no idea that they could even get along at one point. Every kid dreams of 2 birthdays. You'd be crazy if you did it. Well, call me crazy, because I was constantly stressed about how I was going to navigate my relationship with either of my parents, because I didn't want to choose a favorite, and yet I felt like I had to. I really started to feel different at around age 6. You're like that. I really started to feel different around age 6, running around the field with my girls, and doing shows, and cartwheel contests. One-handed, ready? Tens across the board. One day, in the middle of doing a photo contest, the little boy just walked on up to me and called me gay. Such a stupid joke for a 6-year-old. I had no idea what it meant at the time, but all the other kids laughed at me. So bad about doing things fun to me. Get up here. This ridicule went on for years, and once they realized that the verbal abuse wasn't affecting me anymore, it's when the physical abuse. I spent a good chunk of elementary school and like all of middle school getting severely bullied and beaten up and jumped for just existing. I had no friends. I was really alone. But this alone time allowed me to put on full performances of High School Musical for my mom and siblings in the living room. Obviously, my mother realized what a star I was, and she enrolled me. The rest is her story. Mom, thank you so much for figuring out what your sad, overactive child loves to do and pushing me to do that. Because now I'm on stage and singing, and dancing, and being feminine, and I'm being celebrated for it. Merced only allowed me to be fabulous, as my mom would say, to a certain extent. I began to hate myself, my body, my talents. And I realized that the only way that I was going to get through this was to persevere and start somewhere fresh. But then, COVID-19 happened, or Miss Rona, if you're nasty. Hey, guess what? I'm disgusting. Able to do what he is. I'm happy and fabulous and thriving where I am in my life so far. And to everyone who's never believed in me, the best revenge is success. But now rise above it all. The price to pay for last and something good. Stay rest in peace. So that you provide something. Don't forget. You sing happy birthday to someone you love, or see diamonds you wish were all free. You say that you won't pray. Let's forget every man that I ever met, because they only lived to control. they paid 1,000, yet they paid 50 cents for my soul. They took their piece, the price of fame that no one can repay. Ah, but they didn't buy me, they got my name, and that is why I pray. Si me sacan de llorar, la puedo sacar, no me olvides. Hoy muchas desafinar, the piano forgot, no me olvides. When you sing happy birthday to someone you love, or sometimes you wish you were all free. Please say that you won't, I pray that you don't forget me. There are some in this world who have strength of their own, never broken or need of repair. But there are some born to shine who can't do it alone. So protect them and take special care. Take care. And don't, please take care. And don't forget me when you look to the heavens with someone you love, and the light shining bright from afar. Oh, you see my face there. And please let me be that
Ready to plan for. I got wings, ready to fly. I got more in my heart than I can contain. Moves in my feet I cannot restrain. Better be ready, 'cause I am coming to the big fight. Sexy mountain, I'm ready. Like Sparrow Maggie, steady, steady. Like Simpson Rock, 'cause I'm finally coming to the big fight. I'm tall, but I'll be taller. You look strange, I'm gonna win. You may shut every door, but I'm coming through. Too many dreams I will make come true. Having to pave until I can find my way. The big prize. I'm ready. Like Sarah Randy, steady, steady. Like Summerson back, 'cause I'm finally coming to the big prize. The big prize. Not everybody can make it. So many people can't take it. Anything worth it is worth all the work you must do. Is it worth it to I'll be there. I'll be strong when I'm strong. You make every tired street brand new. The big road says get down, 'cause I'm ready. The big bright city. Who's there?
Yeah. Hi, my name's Gary, and I've got theater on the brain. When I was about 6 or 7, I participated in my school's talent show. In my baby brain, I had absolutely no clue what I wanted to do. So, one thing is I've always had some intricate scheme bouncing around inside my skull. I wanted to be a comedian, a preacher, a judge, a rock star, anything to do with people seeing. For the talent show, however, I remember I wore this black and white suit, little tie, so sharp, dangerous. My jokes were K-I-L-L-E-R. And I'm not just saying that because it was me performing it, I promise. That's how it felt to me in my little tiny head. I felt like a proper little Kevin Hart. I could do that. The first play I remember being in, however, was a little creation called Sitting in the Hood. The first day of rehearsals did not go well.
Everyone's cut. Except for Gary.
I remember being interested in things like nail polish, makeup, diaries, crying a lot. Things that I enjoyed just because of what paid. All of a sudden, I was starting to believe that those things were not chaos. Gymnastics.
No, you just want to do that because your sister's doing it.
Monster high dolls?
Get freaking real.
Pierce my ears?
That's gay.
One person I'll always feel indebted to for ever making me feel like I couldn't do that is my sister. My sister shared all her old makeup with me, taught me how to do a pirouette, and when I told her I wasn't gay, she said, "No, you're not." I from North Carolina, fun and sweet. The thing I remember most are the colors, and the way I used to see them. My grandpa meant a lot to me. One of the most important things he taught me was how to eat. My grandpa could cook. I went from not being able to finish a chicken breast to going back for third and fourth plates in a matter of months. Naturally, I was cute, like a marshmallow. When my grandpa passed, I missed him dearly. Naturally, at the time, just eat more and a little more. And then when I got to school, let's just say my grandpa was with me, and kids are cool, so of course they cleaned it up.
You can't do that. You can't wear that. You can't be that.
My passed, my mom, my sister, and I headed for the land of Snooki, New Jersey, baby. Yeah. Being there alone was good with all three of us, but we found it eventually. We all knew we were in big schools. Like, how can you do that? It was a really difficult wall to take. My sister was in the studios, and she found it. Naturally, I wanted to go there too. Luckily for me, they had theater. I did The Lion King illegally, and I was enthralled. The next year, I wanted to take time. My mom didn't believe I really wanted to take the class. So naturally, I went and beat my sister's full tapestries into the floor for months teaching myself. Eventually, I drove her so crazy, high school theater still seemed to find me. I found myself enrolled in a specific school of performing arts. Musical after play, after open mic night, after choral concert, after musical. I built my little toolbox of skills. It sort of feels like a divine timing in my life has played out so far. We were already in New Jersey, so the next logical step was to get to the Big Apple ASAP. I look back on all the times, the good and the bad, and I'm filled with pure gratitude. Whenever my inner demons come back to my myself, I can do that. I'm watching Stitch go to the back. I can do that. I can do that. You have to stay right. I can do that. Just go and dance the last. I grab her shoes and tights. But my foot's too small, so I stuck her shoes with extra socks. I'm 7 months, ain't nothing flat. So I can do that. I can do that. And so I stay the rest of my life. All thanks to this. Now that it's back, I can do this. Do that.
Freedom. Reading a story. Oh my God. No words, just visuals, contrast, back and forth, pulling, reaching, exhale, big, sexy, jazz, feels fantastic. I started ballet at the age of 5, and I was obsessed with moving my body. I connected to dance on another level, a real storyteller through my emotions and movement. I was involved in the arts, alto saxophone playing, show choir, school musicals, church plays, and competitive dance. I was doing 1,000 things at once, and it never felt wrong. What felt wrong was picturing my future and not seeing myself performing. After graduating high school, I moved to, ready for it, Los Angeles to attend a film acting conservatory. I was doing all the from my apartment in Hollywood. I lived with my best friend Sam at the time, and the two of us were wonderful. We would go on hikes together. We would go to the beach. When he got a car, I would even help him deliver food. We used to drive to Mulholland Drive like every other night and look at the city full lights and just talk. Look at all the lights.
Look at all the houses. That one's. I'd do anything for a house in the hills like this.
Oh, you mean you don't love the dusty, dark apartment we have now with blown out lights and broken smoke detectors that go beep, 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 beep?
And the view that's to die for, the building behind us. But really, my dream is to be a movie star and live in the house.
My dream is to be an actress or a dancer or just being the star of a Broadway show with you. I think I'd love to be in New York.
I want to stay in LA forever. It's the city of angels.
LA sucks. I can't stay here forever. I need the theater. I need the palpable energy in the air, and I feel like you cannot.
But if you can get 5 minutes of fame, you kill for them.
Or maybe you're just settling.
What do you mean?
So you need to work towards your dreams, not just settle for 5 minutes of fame.
You think you're so above it all and nothing's ever good enough for you. I think I need to break free for a while.
When Sam and I tried for the house I had myself to keep company and stop lonely. And my last straw of LA was this audition I had for a real casting director.
Mary Catherine Webb,
That's me.
whenever you're ready.
Hey Rob, I made you a playlist.
Can you stop doing weird things with your face?
Hey Rob, I made you a playlist.
Just say the line.
Hey Rob by making a playlist. Thank you. This was a pivotal moment in my life. It made me realize I didn't want the life of going from commercial audition to guest star audition, party with several people. I didn't want the early lifestyle, and neither did my artistic soul. I want the theater. I want the camaraderie that comes with being in an ensemble. I want the live audiences. Thank you. And I want the stage where I can take up space. So, acting director, get me down. Just turning. And you're saying, no, I'm leaving LA and moving to New York City. It's maybe this time I'll stay. Maybe this time, for the first time, love won't hurry when you will hold me fast. I'll be home. Not anymore. The last time and the time before. Everybody loves all men. About me. Lady peaceful, lady happy. That's what I long to be. All the odds are there in my favor. Something's bound to begin. It's gonna happen. Happen sometime. Maybe this time I'll win. They love you. So lady peaceful, lady happy. That's what I long to be. All the odds are there in my favor. Something's bound to begin. It's gonna happen sometime. Maybe this time, maybe this time, we know I got a great thing for this, right? Oh boy, I won't go into full detail, but let's just say my home wasn't always happy and healthy. I feel like our biggest problem is that would be the root of all our issues. The arguing, the fighting, the misunderstandings, etc. I had to deal with this kid when I came out the womb, and sometimes it made me wish I had a different life. Now, please do not misunderstand me. I love my folks, and I'm very grateful for everything, especially my mom. I mean, she's given me so much, and everything sitting on the stage right now for her love and support. Which I liked together was a little chaotic. I remember my first ever performance in the second grade. We walked through the talent show. You know, I wasn't even gonna audition for it at first because I saw a friend of mine stand up and do her audition. For some reason, it made me want to do the same thing. You know, I opened my mouth. I say, "I'll be there.
I'll be there.
The only song I knew by heart. For the first time, the room was silent.
on me. It was so big and so powerful. And ever since then, I knew I wanted to do this for the rest of my life. As I started getting into more shows, theater programs, I started to realize how safe the spaces I was put in were. Everyone loved and accepted each other and did their best to work as an ensemble, regardless of who you were. There was no hating, no judgment, fighting. It was like these environments helped me find my voice and my confidence. It also made me realize I basically had two different sides of me. The more quiet and compressed version of myself for one, and the full loud and unapologetic me for the other. I felt alone and misunderstood for such a long time. Theater made me feel like I belong. And the courage to be more open and honest with my family, as you can clearly see. They're up there. And I know our lives together will slowly but surely get a lot easier. Theater has been an like what I would give to have what I have learned as I go by. Nothing is for free. You so that's the thing I need to give me. Have the chance in life to find that part. Just a little role that I can do. Something to convince me to take right enough to me for one that maybe has inside. Where can it shine for a new dream? I have one, I know that very. I would like to see that overdue dream. We can never though I know there's no such thing as true love, even so, although I never knew love like you, that one dream is my new world. Is what I want to ask of you, girl. Once before it's time to say I do love. Once we just prove that it's true. A new life, for I choose. I don't life just to play the game and rest of that's why I'm here.
I didn't even do nothing. I was
moved to Texas, where I was basically raised out. I was raised in Georgetown, Texas, growing up I loved being the center of attention. I used to do little dances in front of my parents and hold out a hat for allowance and was often told to
Be quiet.
I'm elder sister. In school, I loved being in art, but I hated math. So excited. We were given the choice of electives. I love singing. I thought, choir. You can imagine my surprise when my mom told me.
I found you up in theater like your cousin.
Theater? I was appalled. I thought they were for kids who were weird and smelled like cheese. Continuing down this. My real show was Wizard of Oz. It was really only on stage to sing. But that was enough for me. For the next 2 years, I kept doing great things. So my 8th grade year, I joined an program and nobody smelled like cheese because I was the only one on stage. Showmans, male theater directors, people who don't wear deodorant to dance calls. Oh, luckily, around December of my first my high school. Do not change my life. So my sophomore year, I joined choir. But standing still and singing was not enough for me. I needed a musical. So, my sophomore year, I joined my second musical, Newsies. That's what I do this for real. So, junior year, my parents told me I had to train. First interaction, true-blooded kids. Floors. They would make fun of me.
You suck, just quit.
Loser! So I decided to use those months of constructive criticism of my peers. And I auditioned for a movie where I had a good time dancing, and more, I learned a lot. Everything was going so well. And so COVID shut everything down. As much as Texas could shut down. So, we did this. I started going to school half in person, half. I started getting lead roles left and right. Dimitri and Anastasia, Wayne and Pops. All I had to think about now was, where was I going to go to college? What about it all? I am a master eavesdropper. I heard one of my close friends talking about some artsy-fartsy musical theater school in New York. So I got my butt on Zoom and the rest is history. I've had my ups and downs. You say, price of my love's not a price you'll believe. You cry, teach pearl has said, remember we made that. Remember despite our estrangement, I'm your man. You'll be back soon, we see. Remember you come to. You'll be back, time will tell. You'll remember that I said, oh, Rose, I saw. Send it You say our love is draining and you'll be the one complaining when I am gone. And no, don't change the subject. You're my sweet, submissive subjects, my loyal royals. Like before, I will fight the fighting wind for your love, for your praise, for my dying days. When you're gone, I'll go. Tell your
I hear there's a lot of Asians here tonight. Okay, so I journey here from a small town in the great state of Idaho. I saw my first show when I was 6 years old. It's this little underground show called Beauty and the Beast. I was wearing my bell dress and feeling myself. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyways, the show's opening was delayed for whatever reason, so I took it upon myself to turn around to the audience and give them an opening number of the song Tomorrow from the musical Annie. My mom, believing a star was born, signed me up shortly after for Opera Idaho, Ballet Idaho, and auditioned to the local theater. She quickly realized, should I land the role, I would be driving 30 minutes to and from. The cast full of kids and adults they didn't know. So she convinced my dad, beep beep, to audition, telling him that the audition was no big deal and that one of them should really be there with me.
Oh, what a beautiful morning! Oh, what a beautiful day!
That was my family's introduction. My dad worked about 18 musicals with me over the years. Every night we would make the drive to rehearse. Well, my mom was my 4 younger siblings, each of whom were also in shows over the years. Musical theater made me feel alive like nothing else. It was my constant, my passion, my love. Next chapter. Okay, so it's time for college. I packed up my bags and I made a very brave move 30 minutes away from life at Boise State and majored in communications. Bill, but musical then came time for quarantine, and quarantining at first was, I must admit, a little bit fun, but then, because I was just with friends, more drinking games, and those turned into more drinking games, and those turned into more drinking games, I was feeling lost and stuck. Who was I? Where was I going? What did I love? My mom would ask me that question.
What's you look?
My mind is blank. Am I the type of person that could really rise up and follow their dreams? Am I good enough? Soon. Back at home. School was closed by this point, and another production of Into the Woods from another local theater group came up. And there was a group of students from New York City coming in to perform. I was offered a role, and this turned out to be the most exhilarating summer of my life. In E.E. Cummings' words, I who had died was alive again. My mom told me to say that. I now believe the answer to the question, what do you think, was true. I couldn't fight it. It was who I was at 6. To NYC to figure out the subway system and to visit a school. When I finally made the decision to move down here, I knew I would miss my home, my family, my friends, that I don't know. It hurt. And it will always be a part. But the night before I moved here, my parents were a bit concerned because I had not in somewhat of denial of moving across the country. My mom, thank God for Tyla, was so sure of this for me. And she's probably also masking a panic attack because we had to get but we boarded our 4 a.m. flight, and that brings us here to this present day. So I sit here today in front of all of you agents with a dreamer's heart, finally living the dream. Of course, I am still scared, but I'm hopeful. I believe in myself, and I'm learning. I go to bed every night in my twin XL bed, and I sleep like a baby, knowing I am living the American dream. Every day is better than the last. I try to stay positive about this. I know what's coming. I'll try to go to bed, hear a failure popping like a fruit bat in my head. I'll sleep for half an hour. The clock will ring at 6. I'll wake up in the shower with a stomach full of bricks, so I won't have any breakfast, maybe just a little tea. Like when you have to go get a colonoscopy. Incidentally, isn't half as disconcerting or upsetting as going for a party and there's no way that you're getting. But everyone where everything is ready will be coming to fruition. And here's what's gonna happen. I'll walk in weak with hunger, and there's a dozen girls who look like me but 5 years younger. I'll come into the back and I'll try to vocalize, and I'll be saying, like she really was. And she's old and she's lame, and then someone knows my name and goes, I'll walk into the room. The fluorescent lighting is inviting attitude. Everybody smiles. And all I see is judges, and all look like Scalia. And then a little pincher as they look me up and down. And so we're through the fog of insecurity and hate. I'll try to convince them that I'm charming and I'm clever and I'm fun to have around. But I'm starting to unravel in my head. I hear the gavel. Guilty, we're gonna throw the book because I'm guilty. But wait, now someone's asking, so can we hear your voice? I make a lame attempt to keep your voice. She's always wearing black. She's always in a turtleneck with dandruff on her back. No sooner do I get my nothing on my trap, but inevitably some Millie Mouth assistant director slugs all over her iPhone, and I know she's probably tweeting, LOL, this girl is crap. She's so big, she's so good, she couldn't tell her what it's on. And now I know quite well. I've left this world and I've been turned. I'm this far away from the fantasy spell, but just before I die, I finished the song which I oversell. Somebody says things well. The next thing I know, I'm at Taco Bell, stuffing my face with meat. I'm slowly. I'm trying to be my best. I'm trying to be more holy, less bitter and depressed. I'm reading Eckhart Tolle. He makes a lot of sense. I bought this Buddhist bowl. He says it helps you be less tense. I sit here on the floor and watch a vivid sequence of humiliating incidents from my past go by and think, coming back and forth, like knows it's gonna happen because it doesn't happen because it always. Ah! I know what's gonna happen. You told me that I don't. And you say that I'll lie to get it because I won't. And you'll say I'm not talented. And you'll say I'm not smart. And you'll say that I'm clever. No, I'm pretty smart. I'm smart enough to know that I'm just habituating it. You can't survive a diet that can shit. That's it. You know it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen.
It's just gonna happen.
I quit. I quit. Who made the trees? Who made the song for the robin to sing? And who hung the moon and the stars in the sky? Mighty bigger than you and I. That's the first song I remember hearing my mom ever sing. That's actually the first song I remember singing. If I could have just a moment, I just want to talk to my mom directly. Okay. That song really in the I feel like I've never said this throughout my text. We have an understanding, but I need you to know how strong you are as a woman and as a mother. You inspire me every day. You've strong through every situation you've ever been through. Through the ones that broke your heart, the ones that broke the bank, the ones that tried to break you. I adore you. I applaud you. I remember our concerts in the car at 5, y'all, right? I was that 5-year-old belting. I had nothing but Houston, and I know what she was talking about. I remember and I had like this little, and she was there. To me, I don't know when Disney College program we had you and the rest of this row right here, the shock of their lives, decided to move to New York. Yes, you know, we've always been there without question. God, thank you for taking my life and reminding me who I am. Because if it wasn't for you and how much you pushed me, I would not be here right now. I just wanted to take time to publicly display my love and my gratitude for my mother. You are amazing. You make my world proud. Everything is for you. Right, we love it. Yeah, you won't let me forget it either. Red tea. But seriously, Mom, I love you so much. And I thank you. Y'all still there, y'all awake? Don't go to sleep on me now.
right, on way. Backstory. I grew up in Madison, North Carolina. I did do middle school in Greenville. Then there was Durham, North Carolina, and kind of claimed Stonebrook. Anyway, I'm from North Carolina. I grew up the only girl, two extroverted sisters, older brothers. You're it. They were into sports, and I was into making their life a living hell. I'm kidding. I had the best. So, it wasn't until the third grade that I decided to break out of my shell and try something new. So I auditioned for All-Star Chorus, and there comes these questions that I didn't feel like I was qualified to answer. There comes the rehearsals that I didn't know I was signing up for. So I decided to just take a back seat and run away. I was already used to doing nothing but 2 years go by, and I'm back in this little artsy era, okay, writing heartbreak songs in my notebook. I'm harmonizing to their commercial jingles. Y'all do it. I'm daydreaming about being the new lead. So it was only right that I auditioned for my middle school's fall musical. The musical was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and in a very unexpected place, I land a role. Hold on, that's Violet Beauregard to y'all. I remember my family almost taking up an entire row in the theater. And they're doing a little better now. They left Forest the general public. I've always had all the faith in the world in me. Even if I haven't been so confident in myself in my days. So, to a little girl in third grade, doubting her abilities, look at us now. Look at me. Look at me. I am changing. Try the way I can. I am changing. I'll be better than I am. I'm trying to find to understand. But I need you. I need you. I need it. Everything so good. I am changing. I'm now right here. I'm hoping to out. And I know that I can. But I need you. I need a hand. All my life I've been fooled. Who said I could do it all alone? How many are all lost? And how many dark nights have I known? Walking down the road, there was nothing I could find. All those years of darkness could bring a person alive. Now I'm changing. I'll be better than I am. I need a friend. All that I can. All that would be just fine. I know it's gonna work out this time. 'Cause this time I am. This time I am.
I'm gonna leave my past behind. I'll change my life. I'll make a vow, and nothing's gonna stop me So let that longing feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. But when you don't feel strong, you shall go. So I know and I go. Take you home. Even when the dark is through, when you need to carry you, broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun rise again. You will be found. It's a place where you don't have to feel alone. And every time that you call out, you're a little less alone. You'll always say a word. Across the silence, your voice is heard. Oh, so will oh, so will oh, to take you home, to take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, it's carry you. When you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come screaming in. You reach up and you rise again. If you only look around, you will be found. Out of the shadows, the morning is breaking and all is new. All is new. Still it got me empty. Suddenly I see that all is new. All is new. You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. Even when the dark is crashing through, when you need someone to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So the sun comes streaming in, you reach up and rise again. Only look around, you will be found. You will be found.
Admission. Performance.
John Avery.
Yes, got it.
Hey, John Avery.
I somehow managed to make it. Last night, I had running up to 10 to 7 this morning. I'm out touching the other side of all day. Have a quick look. Go. 10 to 7. So I can try to access
Then you made it.
Dramatic world.
See?
Please welcome to the stage, Lisa Kilburn.
I'm lucky. I get to be surrounded by these fabulously talented and dedicated actors for 2 solid years. Although I will miss them terribly, the best is yet to come for them, I know. I have to give a big shout out to faculty at NYCA for making this happen. First to Caitlin and Chris. Or your children.
Hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. And again, congratulations, Section 71. That was fantastic. I get to see the students as they start with the application, writing acceptance call, watching them grow over the course of 2 years, and ultimately culminating in tonight with the found. So this is extremely wonderful for me to witness. I'm honored to be here. We're going to go ahead and jump right in with the graduates. Our first graduate, Ash Marie Alina. Isaiah Miguel Flores. Mitchell Goku. Mackenzie Ann Rogers Good. Ruth Hope Green. Gary Holmes. With a capital M and a capital A, and Haley. In Devon Orr. Hayden Nina Ruth. Jocelyn Antoinette. And staff. So starting with the Found crew, of course, our lovely director of the program, musical theater, Lisa Hildebrand. The director and founder of Chris McGovern. Committed and a huge help to NYCBA. And unfortunately, this is her last production with us. Ashley Nelson, the stage manager. We're almost there. We also have Over here working the camera, we have our fearless leader and artistic director, Phil Buchananchi. Our receptionist knows every student's name, Karen Campbell. We have members of our admissions team here tonight. Also, and as you heard tonight, how much hopefully you meant to all of them. So if there is a parent or a supporter in the audience tonight, if you could please stand so we can recognize. The admissions actually more than not, we hear parents saying, "Oh, that's not a real career. This isn't a real dream." You guys stood up and said, "This is a real career. This is a real dream." And thank you very much. And now I present to you the graduating class of 2023.
Go, Chef, go! Okay.